Hey everyone, I'm here with this week's Misfits Market box. I know I said I was going to cancel my subscription, and I did. However, I decided to just downgrade and get the smaller box and then just let them send me whatever they happen to have instead of asking for anything in particular. Um, so, Hannah, could you please? Thank you. Wow, look at that. Like a giant cauliflower. Oh my gosh, that's huge. What else we get? Oh, zucchini.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
They're usually not that big.
Some pears. It's lovely. Oh, there's a tiny little squash. Acorn squash. Okay. Apple. 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 Celery. We still had a little bit of celery. This celery looks like the darker, skinnier celery that tends to be like way more bitter. So, you know, it's okay to cook with it, but eating it raw is a little bit, you know. That is the cutest little bell pepper. Look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh. Okay. A lime. Nice. Some more limes. Apple. It's a different kind of apple. Pears. Pears. You know, my grandma loved pears. Onion. Lime. Oh no, a moldy cucumber. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just leave this in the box. I'm gonna feed it directly to the worms. Looks like a beet. Couple of potatoes. Another pear. Okay, so unfortunately the cucumber wasn't good, but okay. Let's see, we got what would you say? 6 pears, 3 green apples, 2 red apples, an onion, celery, a beet, 2 potatoes. Looks like four limes, and a little acorn squash, a giant zucchini, a tiny bell pepper, and a giant cauliflower. So unfortunately that cucumber was moldy, so yeah, I'm just gonna feed that to the worms. But all in all, this looks like a really good box. I'm surprised about that cucumber because, I mean, it was like a little bit soft in a couple of spots, but that's just weird that it had mold on it. Kind of makes you wonder. I mean, because like it isn't like as if it was like broken up or squashed or.
Maybe it was from like, a different load. They just put it in there.
Oh yeah, could be. But all in all, I think downgrading to the $22 box, I think that this is going to be much better. I mean, the variety isn't going to be there, the volume isn't going to be there. I mean, like, for a family my size, what are we going to do with just 2 potatoes? Or, like, 1 beet? I mean, yeah, sure, the beet could be chopped up, put in salads. But 2 potatoes? It's a little bit questionable. Like, 1 little bell pepper, you know. But, I mean, there is a reason why they say that the small box is basically for, like, snacks or side dishes and not meant for, preparing, like, meals. Because the only other thing I could possibly think of doing would be to get both myself and my husband a small box, basically 2 subscriptions, but then it would basically be like $44 plus shipping, and that would be way too much. So, I mean, being able to only get, like 30 whatever dollars it was, and then just having the flat shipping, not twice the shipping. Yeah, we could afford to deal with that, but I don't know. Also, as far as like at least the potatoes go, uh, my local grocery stores are starting to get more and more and more organic produce, surprisingly at a cheap price. I picked up a bag of, I guess it was 3 pounds of little white potatoes, organic white potatoes at a local grocery store. Um, and yeah, it was like $3 or $4 or something. I mean, the price of organic produce, vegetables, things of that nature, it is actually going down by a lot. And that does surprise me. But I don't know. I guess it all just kind of depends on quality versus price versus you know what availability, that sort of thing. So also I am taking into consideration the fact that I would like to you know support as many organic farms as possible. Um, and I mean, going through Misfits, I feel like I'm helping more farmers. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.